Wow, those curries might be a bit rajasic, but more about the sattva, rajas and tamagunas from M.K. Yangajan as extolled in chapter 14 of the Bhagavad Gita. Here Lord Krishna gives us more insight on the three and their influence on us too.
The 14th chapter of the Bhagavad Gita is entitled Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga, that is, the yoga of distinction of the three gunas. This chapter contains 27 verses. This chapter elucidates one of the main contribution of the Vedantic scriptures in the form of the three gunas. The three gunas, guna in Sanskrit literally means qualities, nature. The three gunas are sattva, rajas and tamas. These three gunas are basically the mental temperament or the type of thoughts that a human being entertains. The three gunas binds every one of us to the world. Now, what is sattva, rajas and tamas? Sattva is a state of mind. When our mind is very calm and serene, our intellect is very alert and clear. Our thoughts and emotions are very poised, very stable, very balanced and composed. The rajas is a state of mind. When the mind is in a state of restlessness, the mind is full of greed, desires, negative emotions like anger, jealousy, greed. Tamas is a state of mind. When the mind is steeped in inertia, lethargy, laziness, indolence, no motivation, no enthusiasm. A highly evolved person is predominantly sattvic. A person who is very less evolved is either very rajasic or tamasic. But the truth is that every human being is a combination of sattva, rajas and tamas. Just as every sample of coffee is nothing but decoction, milk and sugar. And yet no two sample of coffee is one and the same. Similarly in human beings also, we are all a combination of sattva, rajas and tamas. Now, what is interesting to note here is that these three thought patterns manifest in different times of the day. In the morning hours, our thoughts are very sattvic in nature. In fact, the time frame for our sattvic temperament to manifest is between 4 to 6 in the morning. Is the holy hour. It is the most auspicious time of the day, wherein our mind is very calm and serene, our intellect is very alert and precise, and our thinking ability is optimum. It is the most dynamic time of our day. But of course, it's very difficult to wake up in the morning. You know, one of the laws of nature is that anything that is really valuable is very difficult as well, and it is very rare. The best time for engage in any kind of thinking, reasoning, research is in the early hours of the morning. And externally, the vitality or the prana shakti in the environment is optimum in the morning hours. And from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. is the rajas that is predominates in our mind. Rajas is a state of mind when the mind is restless, agitated. So midday, about 12 o'clock is the peak of rajas. And as the sun sets from 6 p.m. in the evening onwards, it is tamasic temperament, where the mind is there's no motivation. Mind is steeped in lethargy, laziness, there's no enthusiasm. And not only lethargy and laziness, all the indulgent activities like drinking, drugging, gambling, lust, all this kind of thought process manifest after sunset. So the 14th chapter analyzes thought patterns and how we can plan our day-to-day activities according to this thought pattern, and then our day can be very productive, very effective.
In the Mandaka Upanishad, it is written, "He who knows the Supreme Brahman verily becomes Brahman." We wish you well in your quest in finding that infinite bliss in whichever path you have chosen. Remember, this is only achieved through constant sadhana. So do keep up yours. Have a blessed Sunday. Prem Namaste.